Hi, everyone. It's Dr. Karen, the Women's Midlife Specialist, and I'm going to share with you today a great set of labs to look at and focus on if you are currently using a transdermal estradiol patch and some form of progesterone, either cream or oral progesterone, and you want to switch to Young Hormones cream. So this is a 56-year-old postmenopausal lovely lady. We're going to call her GN. Now, she says that she is on a 0.075 milligram transdermal estradiol patch. That's 100% estradiol, no estriol, but she has no mention of any progesterone. Now, this is highly unlikely. I'm 99.9% positive that GN is actually on a progesterone supplement, but I have no idea how much or what kind, but so I have to read her labs without that information. And the reason I know this is she has a high level of progesterone and a good balance between her estradiol and progesterone, and she cannot reach that at age 56 years old postmenopausally without some form of progesterone supplementation. Here she was in 2011, low progesterone of 27 with the progesterone to estrogen ratio of 45. So I know that she's on some form of progesterone. I just don't know how much or what kind. Okay, so her testosterone is 28, and we're gonna look at the graph in just a minute. And DHEA is actually low, even for her age. So let's take a look at these graphs right here. Her testosterone is in the center for her age. If she was going to try to optimize these, she might want to pop that up just a little bit. And her DHEA is down here, so it's not even on the chart for her age. And if she wanted to optimize that, she has quite a ways to go to get right there. That's not impossible with a low dose of DHEA, however, and it would give her a lot more support. Now, let's take a look at some additional things regarding GN. Let's take a look at her symptoms. Now, interestingly, she has ranked her symptoms none in the severe range, which is quite impressive. And this means that she has probably a very good control of her stress and her mental perception of things. So she had more stress here, and it looks like she has improved over the years with less stress. Now, I could say hormone balance has been of help, because when you look at originally in 2011, when she was on no therapy at all, and now she has a low DHEA, but she is on therapy now with the estradiol patch, and I'm quite certain some form of progesterone, and she has before no symptoms of before she had higher symptoms of stress, and now she ranks them as mild. Her stress is mild. That's pretty good. I like that. So let's look at what she does rank as moderate, however. So she's got 4 moderate complaints, and one is foggy thinking. Another is weight gain in the waist, which she did not see herself having in 2011 as significantly. And on the same reference range, she had weight gain in the hips. And let's see right here, which has been a little bit improved, nails breaking or brittle. Now, that's the only one in that category I see that can be more of a metabolism issue. Now, if we go down here, and we look at her symptoms now compared to then, this is really quite interesting. So she's made a lot of progress on her hormone replacement therapy. So her 2 highest ones, even though they're really only in the mild to moderate range, is metabolic syndrome, which we commonly do when we get out of sync with our diet, and high cortisol. So these two commonly fall together. You've heard me say that frequently because high cortisol symptoms keep that cortisol elevated, particularly at night, and you start having more difficulty with managing blood sugars, and you also can get sugar cravings and things like that. And that just is like a snowball effect. So these are her two main complaints. So what are we going to do for GN? What are we going to recommend? Well, the first thing I have to do is, say that you could stay exactly where you're at with your estradiol patch. It's 100% estradiol. You're still quite young, 56 years old, and you have you're a little bit overweight, but not much. You've got a nice height on you, and so this is minimal, but you are complaining about some weight in the stomach area, the waist, more than the hips now, even though both. So estradiol is perfectly fine for you right now, and you would need to also stay on whatever progesterone supplement that you're at right now, because this is balancing you adequately. Now, if you wanted to change to a cream, the product of choice would be right here, Hormone Heaven. So based on your 0.75 milligrams of transdermal estradiol, it's going to be between 2 and 3 pumps twice daily. Now you would be able to get off your progesterone supplement because this is balanced the way you need it with the combination of BIEst and progesterone. So you wouldn't need either of these if you switch to Hormone Heaven at 2 to 3 pumps twice daily. Okay, now for your DHEA, we do want to support your adrenal glands. We do want to support your testosterone as well as your DHEA. I would recommend starting with 5 milligrams orally. This is my favorite product. Do that for about a month and then take it first thing in the morning and then increase it to 10 milligrams. And this is going to increase both your DHEA and your testosterone. It'll help give you more stamina. It will help decrease foggy thinking complaints. So this is what I think would be great for you. Now, last, you had a complaint of dry and brittle nails. So dry and brittle nails, you don't really have any other symptoms that are related to, say, a low thyroid. So I highly think that this might just be related to nutrients for hair and nails and skin. So nutrients could be a factor. Your metabolic syndrome symptoms may be a little bit too much sugar, need to back off on that. I did do a video for EH on April 2nd at 6 p.m. Talk a lot about metabolic syndrome, what to do for that. And so you might go back and watch that video and stay to the end. It's about a 20-minute video. You can even fast forward to the treatment or recommendations because I talk about the metabolic syndrome, what to do with that. But the other thing that I want to remind everyone is that nails are like skin and they need moisturizing. So this may be something very simple for you. GN, this may be something very simple when you put your lotion on in the morning. Put a little lotion on your nails and you will find them moisturizing up real nicely and you resolving the dry, brittle nails quite well. So this is very common. I see it often. Women concerned about nails getting brittle or splitting, and all it really is just that they need a little bit more moisture. They may need a little bit moisture from the inside out. So make sure you're getting your omega-3, DHA, and EPA fatty acids, and that's going to nourish them from the inside out. And I hope this is helpful for you and becomes really the issue, and not that you actually have any metabolic or low thyroid issues. That's what I think is going on with you. Now, if I'm mistaken, GN, and you aren't really on progesterone, I want you to contact me because I will correct this reading, and I also want to make sure you do get on a progesterone. So make sure you tell me why you're not on one. Okay, so I hope this helped everybody who is on an estradiol patch and some form of progesterone. You want to get off of that stuff. You want to BIEst cream instead, and you're ready to move forward. And this is the way to do it. And thanks so much. Give me a thumbs up, guys, and share this with your friends. This is super important, and you never know who you're going to help. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.